looks like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have yet again made a very big mistake. But as ever with their dealings with the monarchy, they probably won't see exactly what they've done wrong. Let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here. Nice to see you. Thank you for your company. Blistering day. It is lovely right now. Absolutely gorgeous. Too warm to move, you know what it's like. But of course, we can't complain. Well, I can't, can I? Let's be honest. We're out in all weathers. People still believe this is a green screen. Find it incredible when you think, you see people behind you. You can see the fact that I'm battling the hay fever. But of course, the more intelligent amongst us know that we're out and about, live across London, exclusively for you. So as ever, back to your break and roll story of the day. This really centres upon the fact that if you recall, Prince Harry famously now sat down after that very fleeting visit a couple of weeks back with Our Gracious Majesty the Queen, the one on the way to Invictus. And he basically stated, which I thought was a big mistake at the time, that he'd sort of sat down with the Queen, she was in great spirits and, the usual stuff, only he could make her laugh. They spoke about things that nobody else spoke about. We found this rather strange, didn't we? Because, and as ever we have to say allegedly, given the short period that she gave Prince Harry, it was amazing that they had such a full and wholesome conversation. We know Her Majesty the Queen is still incredibly busy, government boxes, other family matters to deal to. You can imagine what it's like. But nonetheless, Prince Harry thought this was a good idea to, shall we say, state that he was checking in on the Queen to make sure that she had the right people around her at the right time. Now that was a statement that really shocked and rocked senior members of the British monarchy. For the simple fact that, when you think about it, Harry is the one that departed, went thousands of miles away and left Our Gracious Majesty the Queen at the height of her grief for her late husband, the Duke of Edinburgh. Strange in itself, don't you think? But now, of course, this bombshell dropped on Harry's doorstep, and this is one that he simply now can't get out of. Let me explain. According to a very good source, it's been revealed to me that the final decision for Prince William and Catherine to make that also tricky move out from Kensington Palace, apartment 1A, into Windsor Castle really is nicely sweetened up in the media about, the school years, etc., wanting to move into the Shires, the usual stuff. Of course, it's very nice, and I'm sure Prince George, Prince Louis and Princess Charlotte will have a nicer time not going to school in a very busy town, busy city like London. But more importantly, the message is this. Basically, Harry and Meghan wanted to make sure that the Queen had the right people around her. So by William and Catherine moving directly into Windsor Castle, that was a direct message back to Harry and Meghan to say, we are the right people. Now, as I've told you before, Catherine and the Queen are very close. They speak almost daily on the phone. She holds her in very high regard. She's become a much valued and loved member of the family. Our Gracious Majesty the Queen really didn't have the opportunity to bond at all with Meghan, even though she tried her very best by inviting her on the royal train and doing various functions with her. She really did put herself out to try and connect, but sadly it wasn't to be. So what William and Catherine have decided to do is make sure that no one, least Harry and Meghan, have any fears or in any doubt right now at 96 years of age that our gracious monarch simply does have the very best and right people around her. Boy, that is some message. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.